All right, guys, we made it. It's dark. I was a little late. You can see it's dark as all get out. My plan was to be here when the gates open. They open at 5:30 usually. I was planning on getting here at the time that exactly when they open. But as the story of my life, I put my hinges in a location that they were very safe when I put Randy's doors on it. So as a matter of fact, they were safe for me because I could not find them. So it took me about an extra 30 minutes to find those. Oh, there's a hot rod throwing the chutes. Coming through hot. So it took me about an extra 30 minutes to find my door hinges. So I finally got those on, and then I started messing with the golf cart trying to get it cranked up because it's not been cranked up in a while, and it did not want to cooperate. So overfilled it. Now we got a smoke machine, so it's smoking a little bit, but it's fine. It's a little bit low on oil and a clean carburetor. It seems to be running a little bit better. Just got here trying to get my car ready, and John Doc comes up, and so he just got here as well. And y'all know him. He's got brown sugar. So they just switched that thing over to methanol. And so he comes over, and so we started chit-chatting a little bit. And so he was running late as well. So we are locked in off the trailer. He gets the brake. And I said that. I said the brake. I shouldn't have said the brake. I was thinking the back tire. The brake is worth about, 0.4 of a second to a half a second. So, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. Another hot rod coming through, no time car. So we locked in. So we're going to do off the trailer at 9 o'clock. We got about another 10 minutes. Mine's close. My guys are over there getting me ready. It's almost ready. We're ready to go for the most part. I just got to tickle the tune up and put it in there. So I've got to turn down. It's on like 25 pounds of dome pressure. Maybe it's 30 pounds. 30 pounds of dome pressure. It should make about 25, 30 pounds of boost. Anyway, John Doc in brown sugar. He's got the brake off the trailer. So we're going to see what happens. Front end is on it. And that's where my exhaust used to be, out the side down here. But now it's coming out through the hood, so I got to give me a new fender. Well, I got one. I just got to put it on. Still that bad turbo. It's coming up. So I think we're maybe gonna get going here in a minute. What time is it?
You got 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
8:50.
I hear him down there warming his junk up. Let's walk down there and see what happens. What do you think? We're gonna be good?
It's gonna beat John.
Woo! Oh yeah, it's a John on John. He gave me a new name too, or the motor. Did you hear what I called my motor? The LS Daddy. I'm sneaking behind this truck over here so they don't see me. I think I got busted. Sneak up, but it didn't work. I got busted immediately. Maybe I was too big, too fast.
See our new mod, weight reduction.
I can't breathe again. Woo, doggy. Okay, no fair. Y'all got M5?
M1.
Y'all got M5?
It is M5. You caught us.
That's what it smells like. I can't. My eyes are all watery.
Grudge race.
Clock's on. Pro Tree, he's getting the brake. Pro Tree clock. Hey, can we go ahead and go around and? Yeah, no, we are.
Just tell David Schroeder when you get up there that y'all want it on Pro Tree with the clocks. You want it on Mad Mule. Tell him that.
Mad Mule, Pro Tree clocks on.
Man, I said, hey, I'm touching up the track now. I don't want to hear it's bad when you get up there. Now he's here. That was 30 minutes.
I ain't worried. It's got the beat feel pretty good.
Y'all already saw the link?
Yeah, I got right there. Y'all are screwed. Y'all don't need to go.
At 144, no, it's 622 at 84.
All right, so the first pass was very successful. It ran pretty close on what I thought it was going to run. We'll look at the slip. I saw it pop up across the board though. That is one thing that really is like amazing. You can see the ET and the mile per hour, you know what you accomplished, and that's just a good feeling. So that's one reason I like the clocks on. So, you know, John, I think he was only making a half track pass or so. He was, they're still working on it. They just put it on methanol. So they're still working the bugs out. We're going to run across the scale here though too, and that way we can see what we got. Something else looking at this car, this right here, that hazard light, the hazard, that's my scramble button. So if John would have been out on me, he would have got the scramble button. That was a good pass though. That was not bad. I'm happy. Motor seems to be okay. We're gonna get the time slip here. We're gonna roll across the scale. See if we can grab this slip from this cat real fast. 66X. Thank you, sir. See what it weighs. It's pretty doggone heavy. I think it should be about 2,900, 3,000 pounds. Ooh, it's a little heavier than I remember. God, I need to go on a diet. 3108. Wow. Now, I do have 100 pounds in the trunk. 3108. Wow. It's a heavy pig. John Dock down there in Brown Sugar, he had Fuel Tech catch his and turn it off. It made, I think he said he had the boost cut at 30 pounds of boost. Luckily, I turned mine up. Mine made dead on 30 pounds of boost. It was a turtle from what I'm used to running with 43 pounds of boost. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. I mean, I made one pass, we're fixing to make another pass, and here's the time slip. Y'all seen it light up on the boards. That 114, this is the reaction time. So John got the break, and good Lord, he was way out there. He was way out there. So I had a 124 60 foot, the half track 330 feet mark, 3.33, 503 at 144 miles per hour. So that's pretty strong. I mean, you know, this is a little teeny motor. You saw what it weighed. It weighs 3,100 pounds with me in it. I mean, so it's not a lightweight. I mean, it's not a flyweight at all. So, I mean, I've got 100 pounds in the trunk to help it try to hook up and make sure the suspension is working good. So, pretty happy. 503. We're gonna I'm gonna tweak the tune just a little bit and see if I can get it to dip down into fours. So let's see what happens on this next pass. All right, so we're gonna make pass number 2. This will be the last one for the night. I made a couple of adjustments, turned a couple of degrees of timing in it. It was pretty low on timing for that amount of boost. So I put 2 degrees of timing in it, cleaned up the fuel map a little bit. It was a little bit rich. Shortened up the ramp a little bit, so I'm gonna leave it on the same boost. It should make 29, 30 pounds of boost again. So we're gonna see if the timing, if it likes it or don't like it. I'm suspecting it's gonna like it, but the boards will tell us the truth.
487 at 149.
So I made that pass. It went a little bit better, so I only added 2 degrees of timing to this thing, and wowee, it hit my boost cut. I did, I'm sorry, I put 2 pounds of dome pressure on it. It had 32 as the target. Dome pressure was at 33, but it made 39 pounds of boost. And so when it made 39 pounds of boost, I had the boost cut at 40 pounds. And so it did not like that. So, and that's what you can see, the yellow line is the boost cut. And what it does is it revert to wastegate. So it reverted back to wastegate and it dropped to 29 pounds of boost. So I don't know what's going on with it. You know, something is happening to where it just did not control boost. I mean, I guess maybe the timing and the fueling got a little happier. And with the timing and the fueling getting happier, maybe it just got the turbo right in its peak efficiency. I mean, I added 2 degrees of timing, so I mean, generally that's not a ton.
Okay, after going back and reviewing this data, it did not hit the boost cut. Apparently it had a stuck wastegate, because when I was looking at the data, I actually looked at the dome pressure that was applied, and you could tell the dome pressure did not drop off at all. And that makes sense since the boost dropped to 30 pounds, which is what I was expecting it to be at.
Here's the slip, guys. This thing, it was on a pass. It kind of nosed over a little bit there at the finish line when the boost dumped. But when they had me on a pro bracket tree, so that's why I red lit. 123, 60 foot, 323 to the half track, 487 at 149. So now they are turning out the lights. They said it's time to go home. You can't stay here. So I guess I better wrap this up.
We also got a lot of additional footage on other cameras of the races itself. I'll post that footage later.
All right, guys, so it was a very successful night. I think Brian said he heard a little bit of a noise, so I'm gonna pull the oil filter apart in it when I get back to the shop, make sure there's no metal in it. He said it sounded like a squeak. Sometimes when you hear a squeak, that's a main bearing, so I hope it's not. I'm hoping it was just something crazy. Maybe there was a furry rabbit or squirrel or something in there. Hopefully it's nothing major. We'll see. I got to figure out if I'm going to be able to turn it down or not. I mean, I may not be able to turn it down and keep the boost down without pulling the timing out. And, you know, it's not real good to run them with retarded timing for an extended period of time. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If you guys will like, comment, and subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notifications when we post some content. Y'all take care. Go fast and get some win lights. I got a win light tonight against John Dock. His cut off, but I'll take it. I got the win. It was a win. And next Thursday, he's going to be doing something crazy because of that.